Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. Happy new year, you guys. A fresh new year, new possibilities. I'm excited for everything that this year is going to bring us collectively. So kicking off our first video of 2024, we are going to be doing messages from Goddess or Queen Lilith, and we're going to be just seeing what it is that she needs to guide you with. I feel very guided to do a deep reading because I feel like there is something here that is suppressed that needs to come out. So with that being said, we are going to get started. Please subscribe, like and comment. In the description I also have readings to book, brand new ones. I'd love to see you guys there. Okay, make sure you follow me on all my socials. So we are getting into the decks, timestamps in the comments. So these are the 4 decks today. So for pole 1, you are starting here, the Horror Tarot. For pole 2, you are the White Newman Tarot. Pile 3, the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. And then pile 4, the Dream Keepers Tarot. Okay, so use your intuition to pick a deck, whichever deck Lilith is guiding you towards. Amazing, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, pile 1, you are the Horror Tarot. So I've already picked one oracle card from one of my decks. So you guys have Mystified, Innuendo. We are going to pull some more. So I feel such a tightness around my throat chakra, and it's funny that you have Mystified, Innuendo. Now whenever I hear the word innuendo, to me what I feel energetically is there may be someone that is throwing you a bit of shade right now. There is someone who is saying things that you don't like. I'm hearing like people or a person is taking words out of your mouth, and Lilith sees this. Okay, she sees this and she is like, what is going on, right? I almost feel like it's exactly like this woman, right? She's got her arms crossed and she's like, what did you just say? And I feel like Lilith is coming across very protective over you. Maybe you work with Lilith, but I feel this energy of like Lilith wants you to slow down. Okay, she wants you to slow down. She wants you to really connect with yourself, because I feel like you're getting a little bit distracted by this negativity. Again, I feel like I couldn't even shuffle the cards then, and I even feel like you're getting distracted and it's distracting you off your life's purpose. And I feel like Lilith is even saying like, please go and drink some water, go and do something that is cleansing. I'm hearing moon water as well. Pay attention to your hair as well, right? Because I feel like there is something, maybe you've been in distress, maybe you've been feeling just all over the place, like, and it's because of like people around you. And I feel like there may have been some gossip about you that you don't even know about. There is a lot of conversations being had, and some of you are just this little bunny. Honestly, you're just trying to find your home, you're trying to get on with life, but I feel like maybe you've gotten yourself a bit lost recently, and I feel like partly it's because of these people here coming in. So you have, we're here, out trick-or-treating. So again, it's like this energy, something could have happened around October, especially with the Halloween pumpkin, but I'm also hearing like trick-or-treat. So it's like, you know, a lot of you need to use your intuition. And again, with that mystified energy, you are very intuitive and you don't know it. And I feel like Lilith wants you to call back your power, or even if it's expressing who you are, because whenever I see a rabbit or a bunny, it reminds me of like this timid energy. But actually, bunnies and rabbits, they're not very timid. I don't know if you've seen a bunny have a tantrum or like stomp its feet. I feel like this is who you are naturally, and I feel like Lilith, I even see her like pulling through your heart and just like holding it, and she's like, pull through your heart through your intuition. She's guiding me to your sacral here. So you are really creating something new, and you are a powerhouse. You are somebody who has a lot of strength. And I feel like Lilith really wants you to tap into that energy, right? You need to tap into that energy. And I feel like something was hidden here. Again, someone sent you some kind of evil eye. If you are spiritual, I want to go as far as to say they tried to do some kind of spell work on you. Now, listen to me here. That is not a reason to go and get yourself all caught up. Somebody's doing witchcraft on me, because, you know, 9 times out of 10, that energy that we feel is just a reflection of how we are allowing it into our lives. So I do feel like somebody did something to you and they used another deity to do so. And I even feel like Hades energy comes in here as well through the skull. Something was sent back. And I feel like that person is not happy, but I also feel like Lilith kind of intruded that energy. Now, when I think of trick or treat as well, I think of be careful of who you're taking food and drink off. Be careful who you're consuming words from. Who is draining your energy right now? Angel of Alchemy, Miracle. You have a very strong heart, a strong sense. Again, I was meant to say like a strong strength. But I feel like even like I'm seeing you are very psychic. You have a psychic sense here. You are very in tune. And I feel like you've been through a lot, honestly, recently. You have not been yourself. You have maybe been in a bit of depression. Again, there is something around your hair here. Have you noticed like maybe your hair's dry, or maybe you're just not feeling or looking the same? And maybe to you, your hair is a strength as well. Remember, hair can hold a lot of trauma. And I don't know, there is something here. I feel like you're going to cut your hair short. And you know, it's funny, this hair is almost shorter as well. Back off. Look, some of you are really going to be gaining back your power here. And I feel like people are taking from this hair, from your strength. They're really trying to take away from your power here. And I feel like Lilith really wants you to call back your energy. Again, she wants you to go and spend some time. I see like self-love, bath. Some of you may even work with Aphrodite, but I feel like this energy of water cleansing you. Again, I feel like you need to go and do maybe like a herbal bath if you can, or while you're in the shower, just affirm and cleanse that you're getting rid of that energy. But I want you to know that right now, whatever it is that you feel stuck about, you feel lost about, you feel in the darkness about, I feel like Lilith is saying with the energy of alchemy, you are going to be able to transmute it and you are going to find your power. And some of you are going to transform into this version here with the dress, right? This woman that is really transformed. And Lilith is really showing me a baby being born here. So pregnancy could be significant, but there is something symbolic here. She's saying about a baby being born and coming out of mother, and something around the hair, like when I know most babies are not born with hair, but there is something, maybe you were born with hair, right? I know that is possible. But there is something about the head coming out first, and the hair being up here that she's saying is very powerful. And a lot of you are able to transmute through your hair. You're able to transmute through your crown, okay? So really spend some time looking into your subconscious energy right now, because a lot of you have a lot of good fortune coming in. The world is turning in your favor, and I feel like anyone who has really tried to stop you, I am also seeing 2 feminines here, or 1 feminine, 1 masculine. I see some of you a group of 3. Friendships here, okay? Friendships that have not been honoring you, or they've been speaking bad about you, they're saying. And some of you have felt this. You felt left out. You don't feel included by someone here. Maybe even a relationship, but I feel like there was some nasty energy, bitchy energy coming through there. Yeah, look, the Fool. Notice how there's 2 wolves as well, right? Hidden in plain sight, right? We're here. Somebody is hidden in plain sight. Somebody cannot be trusted around you. Lilith is bringing this up. And a lot of you with this innuendo energy, again, it's like it's in plain sight. It's the little comments that are coming towards you. the little signs, and some of you are trying to desperately get away from this energy. But I feel like Lilith is saying that you need to stop running from this energy because you are a powerhouse. Again, back off here. You need to assert your power, assert your boundaries here. You don't need to be running in fear because there is nothing that anyone can do to you. And I feel like Lilith really wants you to feel this. She wants you to really hold into this power, right? You can't chain me down. Notice how she has cuffs around her hands, you know, and this reminds me, you know, when you stand on the wheel, what is that, like 70s, 80s game shows or something like that, where they spin on that wheel. I'm sure there is a Disney Channel show. I think it's That's So Raven. They spin on that wheel as well. But it's like, again, people are really trying to attack you. They're trying to put you in a vulnerable place. And I feel like it's your vulnerability for what is going on in your life, not feeling centered, not feeling like you are moving in the right direction, feeling disconnected from yourself, really trying to heal and transform. But having these people send you this energy, Lilith does not like this. And again, I feel like, look, she's pouring out the cards. I don't even have to try here. Look, Three of Swords. Some of you are heavily backstabbed. Like somebody has deeply hurt you. This could have even been a partnership, third party situation. Again, the energy of three. Somebody is not who they say they are around you. I want you to be aware of that. Now, that doesn't mean that you should incite fear and again, you should run. Lilith means to tell you that if you feel something around a person, why are you not calling back your energy? Why are you sticking around friendships and relationships that keep hurting you? And I feel like even Lilith is saying the cycle is going to repeat, babe, until you pull back your energy. Until you start to stand in who you are. Now, the energy of alchemy, listen, I can relate so heavily to this. Feeling so guarded, feeling like you have to protect yourself. But there is such a power in being in the energy of alchemy, being able to transform. Some of you work with a lot of the darker energies as well, because I do feel Lord Lucifer coming up here. But I feel like, again, it's this energy of like you being able to truly transform. Now, somebody is going to come towards you with some kind of false offer, false opportunity here, okay? This is going to be either a person that you have recently fallen out with. Again, this could even be the ending of a relationship. This person is going to come back to you with some false opportunity. And they're, one, going to make you feel crazy. They're going to make you feel like, oh, I didn't cheat on you. I haven't been talking behind your back. But does your intuition ever lie? Has your intuition ever led you wrong? No. And you need to make sure that you are not getting in your head about this. They're going to come forwards with maybe an apology, a gift, something that is everything but what you need, which is emotional cleansing, which is kindness, which is gentleness. And even like some misconception about Lilith is that she's very powerful and scary. And don't get me wrong, she can be, right? She definitely can be. But Lilith is all heart. She's all heart, honestly. And I feel like it's this misconception, again, people coming towards you thinking that you need materialism, you need some kind of fulfillment physically, but you don't. And it is only you who is going to be able to give yourself what you need emotionally. It's not going to come from another person because home is within. Home has always been within. And I feel like you were starting to realize, and again, even with this like mystified innuendo, you're going to start to realize and open up to energies that just aren't for you, that don't serve you, that drain you. And I feel like it's you know what it is? It's going to keep you feeling very stuck for a minute. It's going to make you feel like, why am I losing friends, relationships? Why am I losing a bunch of stuff? Why do people keep throwing this energy at me? It's going to make you feel like that. But Lilith is saying that is your intuition awakening again. That is your psychic ability. Some of you have psychic abilities here, and you're either awakening to them for the first time, or you are really developing them and they're starting to intensify. But you're going to start to feel who is not meant for you, who is pouring and taking out of you. And these negative patterns, these things that have kept you very chained and locked for so long are going to start to come crumbling down. And what is going to be left is you. And that is your sign to see how amazing you are. So your advice from Lilith, please stop allowing people to come in and hurt you. Start to put up better boundaries. Somebody really is trying to hurt you here, but what I'm hearing from Lilith is like it's more to do with the pain that you felt long term. She's saying there is something about this sword being so deep rooted within you, and again with the blood on her feet, it's like, again, she's showing me when a baby comes out and, you know, it has blood all over it. There is something about this energy being so deep rooted within you. Some of you, trigger warning, I am going to say there is some sexual trauma here as well, which I feel like you're really going to start to heal. And Lilith does come through to help with that. There is something about it really just, it has been draining and eating at your body. And it's kind of like this parasite is going to start to die off. And you are going to start to gain your energy from yourself, from your light, from your angels, okay? Because the angels are here as well. And you're going to start to gain it from yourself even, right? You're going to start to understand who you are. And the more that you develop who you are, the more you're going to start to align with new relationships, with people who are meant for you. But I feel like because you've been stuck in this pit, it's so incredibly painful what you have gone through. I am so sorry, but it is going to transform you. It is alchemy, okay? The darkest parts of ourselves deserve the light. Okay, pile 1, I love you. I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one. Pile 2, you are the White Newman Tarot. Let's go ahead and get started. So I have already, pile 2, picked you out an oracle card. So you have Cathedral in the Woods. Okay, we are going to pick some more oracle cards here. So I am hearing Lilith say you are going to start to face some kind of fear that you have, right? You're facing some kind of fear. And she's also saying, I don't know why, but I'm hearing inhabit your body. That is what I'm hearing. Some of you, be careful of things hidden around you, things that are trying to inhabit your body, your mind, your spirit. Firstly, the first thing I'm hearing is spirits. If you're doing any kind of spiritual work, please just make sure that you are cleansing yourself out. You are doing the right protection energy, because I feel like maybe there was a bit of evil eye that you've been picking up on that has been draining you recently, and it's coming through another spirit that they are working with. Secondly, for others, I feel like it's more the doubt, the imposter syndrome, right? It's all that negative stuff that comes up, and maybe you were trying to manifest something new. I feel like you're really unlocking a new version of yourself, especially because I'm hearing the woods. And I feel like some of you, your cathedral, your place of worship is in the woods, or it's to do with nature, right? And I feel like this energy of like you trying to step into some kind of power, like you are going to have power here coming in. You're stepping into power. Some of you, there is a soulmate connection here that is due to come in this year. My candle also says 1969, and I feel like I should tell you that. I don't know why. 1969 is an energy. Some of you, maybe this is past life energy as well. You see clearly, clairvoyance. Listen, some of you are going to start to communicate with spirits. I even feel like a mediumship is coming in here, and there is something about you being a power energy as well, right? Lilith saying, Fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. I'm telling you, you're a witch. You're a witch, you're a natural psychic. You were supposed to be a spiritual babe. I love that for you. Witches, warlocks. So I feel like this is what she's saying. Because you are working within the spiritual world, it is very important that you are aware of energy. Now Lilith is saying, I feel like music is a power to you. Maybe listening to music, she's saying. there again, something about what you're consuming she's talking about. I even feel like she's saying like diet. Some of you I see like herbal teas. It's like you need to be careful of what you're consuming, because it can really wreck you, but it can also transform you, whether it's food, whether it's music. And I feel like there is just this energy, there is something powerful about you being able to transform your energy and also transmute energies around you. You are able to do it so quickly, is what she's saying. And I feel like she's showing me inside of this cathedral, okay? Home is within, okay? There is something here about your body, and I see that as an energy of an extension of you, your home, right? I feel like there is something here about your home. Who are you allowing in your body as well? She wants you to be cautious of. This could be with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Others, you have a very authoritative energy, aura. You have a very authoritative spirit. Yeah, you are very strong-witted, strong-minded, and I feel like it's a powerhouse. You need to look into that. She's saying knowledge. The more knowledge you have about things, even if it's nothing to do with you, like I even see this energy of close practices, right? Now, she's not saying that you should impose on any close practices, because no, we shouldn't be doing that. But what I am hearing is that she is saying you are not imposing on it by learning about different stuff. You are not imposing on people's energy. If you are learning from it, and if you are trying to encourage yourself to grow, and I feel like you need to be in some kind of learning energy when it comes to yourself, because the King of Wands is very intellectual, very strong-minded, and I feel like people don't realize that the King of Wands, even the Queen of Wands, right, has the air element, has the power of the mind, the power of what is not always seen. And this is why I say mediumship for some of you. You are natural mediums. You are naturally able to feel information, to even think information. Some of you claircognizance. You have this very deep inner knowing about things, and it is something that you need to grow and develop. So I feel like Lilith really actually wants to help you with this energy. And I even see like fairies, angels here, okay, is what she's saying, because these remind me of fairies, angels. I'm seeing like goblets here. Some of you fantasy, maybe you're a fantasy reader. Drop some recs below. But yeah, there is something mystical about your energy, even to the way that you present yourself. And you know what's funny? I feel like she's saying you're either someone who dresses like very plain and people don't realize that you're a witch, you're a powerhouse, and this is your power hidden in plain sight. But also she's saying for others, you may dress overly like a witch and just, you know, very even outdated. She's saying something about the way that you dress is really a power here. So I feel like there is someone prying into your energy. There is someone trying to figure out what you're doing. They could be thinking about you. It could be this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you. They are using other energies to help you do so. Some of you, it's a spiritualist, another psychic. They're looking into what you're doing. They're trying to learn from you. It's funny because you're trying to learn yourself and they're trying to learn from you. So I feel like Lilith is saying you need to start seeing yourself as this authority, as this leadership, because that is naturally who you are. And I feel like there is maybe a bit of a cold demeanor here as well, as what she's saying. And I feel like you need to have a bit more light in your life, a bit more laughter, a bit more love. Even if it's going out to the words or if it's going out to society, I'm feeling like you don't really like to do that. So yeah, I do feel like somebody is trying to figure out what is happening around you. I feel like this could even be someone that you've dated. This is a person that you were either in a connection with or that you're in no contact with, that wants to find out more about you. This could even be a new energy. But again, people are really looking into your energy. And I feel like right now you're in this place where you are untying yourself from people. You're untying yourself and cutting yourself away from toxicity, from, I'm hearing family members, I'm hearing this relationship, this person. I feel like you've distanced yourself most recently, and people are looking into your energy, wondering what is going on, what are you doing? But a lot of you are really trying to transform. Now, I feel like there was an energy sent to you from this spiritualist for some of you, that Lilith locked away, or Lilith pushed away, okay, because she was like, no, we're not doing that. They tried to send a spirit to do their bidding, did not work. A lot of you are very divinely protected. Again, angels are really here as well. And for others of you, I feel like right now it is the time of healing. Lilith really wants to encourage that you have this love. I feel like what it is she's saying, like, it's going to become abundantly clear from people around you as well, and even just about people around you, that you mean business. You mean business. You mean to show up as the best version of yourself. And I even feel like she is saying that people are really looking at you, but you are really distancing yourself away from people. And I feel like she wants to encourage some more social energy. And I feel like she's going to bring someone in. Again, it could even be this air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's going to bring someone in that is divinely guided to you. That is going to be a friend. It's going to be someone that helps you, somebody that brings this love in, because I feel like you have been really neglecting a big part of your heart here, is what she's saying. And I feel like it's actually key to helping you advance in your career, in your love life. And because you are so intuitive, it's really hard for you to connect with other energies, she's saying. My stomach is rumbling. Some of you are really hungry for new energy, but you feel like you're not getting it. And I feel like she's saying, I see like a floodgate of water opening. You need to release this suppression around people, around this relationship. This person or these people that you thought did not honor you. I almost see like she's saying you need to break out some kind of truth here around your journey, because it's keeping you emotionally blocked and it's keeping you from connecting with yourself. And I feel like some of you, because you are a seer, you're supposed to work with people. You're supposed to be, again, what the world needs, right? You're supposed to be this earth energy. You're supposed to be even like a darker spirit, a darker energy. But I feel like what is blocking you is you are continuously healing, but then you're not bringing in that new energy. And while yes, you are breaking a lot of these patterns, it's important that you step into a role and you start to be open to new things, new people, new opportunities. Because I feel like the universe has a lot of things that need to be brought towards you. And some of you, I even feel like you feel very ignored by people around you as well. So I feel like Lilith is really saying you are going to start to attract new people, and you shouldn't be scared about this, right? A lot of you are trying to work on something in private here, personal development, career. You want to do something online, you want a business, you want something that is different. I even see something where you don't have to work so hard, you work very easily. But I feel like she's saying in order to do that, you need to start to look at what it is that you're attracting. Some of you are supposed to manifest. I feel like the new moon in Capricorn, the 1/1 portal, is going to be a great time for you to start encouraging new energy. It's going to be a great time for you to start doing new things. Okay, you are the magician. You can easily manifest anything. And I feel like you need to not worry about what is not working, and you need to start worrying, and not even worrying, but you need to start encouraging what is working for you. So you need to go back to your drawing board here again. Some of you need to go and sit in the earth. You need to go and do something that is grounding to you, because you are going to have some massive breakthrough here around your career. And especially if things have not been working, you need to be doing things differently. It is not a year to do the same shit. Let me just tell you that. It is not a year to be giving up your energy, to be working super hard. This year, things are going to come so easily, but it's going to come from us being able to understand our powers versus our weaknesses, right? So you need to go and start stepping into the role that you're becoming. Start to be this magician. If you want to be a psychic, if you want to be a reader, some of you I'm hearing, you want to start working with spirits. Are you developing your gifts? Are you spending time being in meditation to understand the energy around you? Start to encourage that daily energy. But you need to do it in a way where it's not that you're doing the same thing this year as you was last year, but you're starting to add new things in. Start to add in your manifestations, okay? So lastly, Lilith is saying everything is going to come towards you. There are some delays right now, but it's a time to really figure out what it is that you want. Again, she's saying like you're at the beginning of something. You're going to have the help that you need as well. Trust and believe that Lilith is going to bring everything in. Your divine, your ancestors, your angels. They're going to bring in the tools that you need. But I feel like there is something here about the way that she is dressed. Some of you, this kind of reminds me of, you know what I'm hearing? You need to go and look into this cathedral energy, because there is something around your ancestors, around your lineage. I see, like, I'm struggling to find the word, Victorian era for some of you. There is maybe an ancestor who was a part of the Victorian era that is coming through. There is natural witches in your lineage, or they were natural witches, and I am hearing that they did not get to live out their soul's purpose of being a witch, of being this psychic, this reader, that they really want to connect with you. They want to help you because they did not get to live out their magic, is what I'm hearing. So the magic is going to come from you doing your research. Like, I'm seeing some of you need to go and do like an ancestry DNA test. Go and figure out more about your lineage, who you are, where you come from. And I'm also hearing Lilith say there is going to be some kind of graduation, some kind of achievement coming in. Some of you, I'm hearing there is something developing around April as well, huge achievements. But your projects are going to start to take off, but it's you that needs to start embodying this achievement energy. Are you waking up every day and feeling like you're achieving your life? Right? The present moment starts now. I love you. I will see you in the next pile 3. You are the intuitive night goddess tarot. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So pile 3, I've already picked an oracle card for you, divine alignment. Okay, that is the card. We are going to pick some more, so give me a second. So Lilith is showing me like an arrow here towards the sun. You are naturally supposed to attract some kind of light, or you give out a lot of light. And she's showing me this shadow energy. Maybe you've been really stuck in your shadow at the moment, stuck in illusion, okay? Even here, pink lotus fairy, a time for spirit. There is something here about this. I even see like a tower energy here, destruction towards your shadow. And I'm hearing that you've been hidden for so long. You've been hidden, you have been in this very dark energy, and I feel like you've been struggling to see the light a little bit. Now, I feel like you were supposed to naturally attract some kind of attention. Some of you are supposed to do something where you get public recognition, or you are even supposed to really use divine guidance, I feel, right? You were supposed to use divine guidance. Okay. She's showing me a bowl of cereal right now as well. Maybe somebody likes to eat cereal here. You're supposed to be a spiritualist, or you are someone who is naturally this goddess energy, right? Especially with the intuitive night goddess. You have this power within you. You are naturally divine source. I don't know how else to explain it other than you are this powerful energy, right? Eclipse mermaid. You have this powerful shift about you. And what I'm seeing is that some of you are this shadow aspect, right? You bring out a lot of light in people, but you don't really see your own light because you are the shadow. For others, you are this light energy, but you've been stuck in this shadow aspect. And I feel like Lilith is really teaching you about your natural gifts. Some of you could do voodoo. Now, again, be aware that that is a closed practice from my knowledge. But some of you, maybe that is your tradition. Maybe it is who you are to your core. And even if you're not, I feel like it's this energy of like, you are needing to really stand firm in who you are, right? Especially with divine alignment. I feel like what Lilith is saying is you have had to let go of a past version of yourself. You've had to let go of a lot of the pain that has really kept you trapped. But Lilith is also saying, why are you not encouraging this past energy as a part of your journey? I feel like Lilith is really saying you are supposed to embody who you are, all aspects of yourself, your shadow, your light, darkness, whatever. Some of you even, again, mermaid energy. You are a natural siren. You are a natural seer. You are this potent energy, a goddess, a god. You have this godlike energy. And you know what's funny? Lilith has really been spreading this collectively right now that we need to get off our knees and stop worshipping. We need to be in this power energy. We need to stop giving our energy away to sources, to people. And we need to start embodying that we are gods. We are goddesses. We are a part of divine source. And I feel like maybe you have been giving your energy away to other people. I see for some of you, especially with this back off energy, that there was someone that was giving you evil eye, but it's like Lilith is saying, even like the people who are against you or you feel are against you, why are you giving them ammunition? Why are you giving them your energy? And you have the power to shift a lot of people around you, and that means that you have to really lose a lot of people. You have to like make shifts and make this towel moment in people's lives. Like you are literally raining destruction. I'm seeing the Avengers here. I don't know if you like Marvel or something, but I don't know why that is coming up. I haven't watched the Avengers in a very long time, but I'm seeing like the Hulk. And I don't know if you've ever seen in the first Avengers where like everything is everywhere. Those things on the spaceships are everywhere. Like there is destruction all around. But then it's like the way the Hulk picks up like cars and like buildings and just throws them. There is something about your shift in your energy. And Lilith is even drawing me back to this lark. I'm telling you, the Knight of Cups, back to the sea energy, back to this emotional energy. You cause emotional shifts in people. And a lot of you have had to really learn to control your energy, control your emotions, because how you react to situations may have been draining you in the past, may have been encouraging these people to come in and create this shift within you. And while you are shifting and letting go of these old versions of yourself, Lilith is saying that is not bad, but she is saying you need to get better situated with your emotional energy because it's a powerhouse. It's not so much that you're releasing that emotional energy, it's the fact that you're learning to gain balance over it. And you need to stop just being against yourself. You need to start acknowledging who you are, what you've come from. Again, maybe there is a bit of shame and guilt around who you are. You're a natural witch. Maybe for some of you even feel like you do something that's a bit different to everyone else in the spiritual community. Maybe you do voodoo, right? Even though it's a closed practice, maybe for some of you, it is your practice, right? You are able to do it. But again, it's something like maybe you are supposed to share knowledge about it and help people using that gift. You're supposed to use your natural gifts. Some of you, it's come from your ancestors. Lilith is saying like you are so powerful. There is something about if you are a feminine, your cycles are lining up with the moons. Wow. You bring peace. You bring peace. And these two halves of yourselves remind me of the relationship that you have with yourself as well, Lilith is saying. And you have the Two of Cups here. You bring people together, and it may feel like you separate them, because you do. You separate people, even like the people that you've dealt with, Lilith is saying. Like you felt separated from relationships around you, both love, family, friends. You have felt alone for a very long time is what I'm hearing, but you are able to bring energies together. And you know what it reminds me of? I don't know why, but I'm seeing God, I'm seeing divine source just making earthquakes happen, making like disruptions. Like you have that energy within you, but you know, living on earth, we don't always see what happens in the higher realms. We don't see what happens, you know, around us. We don't see the bigger picture always. But you crumbling old foundations of yourself, of people around you, is to help them heal. It's to help them connect with their true self, to connect them with who they are and who they're supposed to be. Some of you are even coming into your own twin flame now, or you know, there is an energy right now. I feel like there is a lot of divine masculine energy that is purging out of us, and that is awakening as well, Lilith is saying. Something around the father energy, even like dark divine masculine energy. I feel like you are about to come into your twin flame very soon, or there is a shift happening. Now the number 11 is here as well, so I feel like around the new moon in Capricorn, you are going to start to connect with who you are. And Lilith is saying, stop using your injustices as a way to limit yourself, as a way to dim yourself. Some of you are supposed to share your injustices, both within the spiritual world, the emotional energy that you've been through. You're supposed to share your story. You're supposed to bring this fair energy. Notice the scales. You are fairness. You are the justice. Some of you work in a field of justice. You bring this out of people, you bring this fairness up. And you know what I'm hearing is like Lilith is saying, you're such a powerhouse that you don't let wrongdoings go unseen. Like you are that person, even if you always haven't been, she's saying, that sticks up for the underdog, that sees what is nasty in someone. Like you can look at someone and just think, ugh, you have a real lot of ugly in you, is what I'm seeing Lilith say. But she's saying you don't always see the justice within your own story. So she wants you to encourage that. She wants you to be the justice of your own story. Stop taking away from yourself. Yes, you are healing. Yes, you are overcoming many obstacles. But it's time for you to be the light bearer. It's time for you to start using that gift that has been given to you. Now, even if you're not doing anything within the spiritual world, it is time for you to start bringing light to your life. Your journey is not just about helping people, it's about being naturally yourself, understanding that you are a rose. Notice how there is a rose coming out of the fire. I do feel very deeply Lucifer's energy here as well coming through, reminding you that we don't always see what happens around us. We don't always see what is, you know, what is happening, what is going on with other people's lives. So there is an energy here of you shouldn't judge as well. Try not to judge people for the way that they've treated you. Now, I'm not saying that you need to find forgiveness, but you need to start bringing in this justice energy, right? Because if you continue to focus on all the terrible stuff that has happened to you, the injustice, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't get justice, because you should, but I feel like energetically right now it is a time to start to level up. It's a time to start to fill our own cup. Now, you are very courageous, so I feel like some of you need to start centering in with yourself. You're going through a huge shift where you are going to stop focusing on everything that is bad and start to attract everything that is good. When you are your natural self, you attract. And Lilith is saying, get out of the energy that you need to know everything. The Fool card. There is a new beginning coming in here, okay? There is a new beginning. And I feel like Lilith is saying, you need to go into this energy with a leap of faith. You got to just do it. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, if you want to start gaining new relationships, you can. But how do you feel about yourself? Are you ready for it? Anything is possible. And honestly, I'll be so for real. You don't even need to heal yourself. You can manifest whether you are healed or not healed. You can gain money whether you are abundant within yourself or not. It's not about, you know, what it is that we've healed and what we haven't healed, but it's about, are you ready to do so? Are you ready to bring that in? Is it right for you? Now, you are very special because you are doing things fairly. Even though things haven't always been fair to you, you are playing the game fairly, Lilith is saying. And Lilith is saying that she wants you to take a chance on yourself here. Take a chance on yourself. But I also feel like she's saying there is something about you going into something blindly. It's like, I see the serpent here. Again, when I see a serpent, I think they go through the grass, right? They are very hidden unless you see them. And Lilith is saying you need to bring balance to this energy. Do things in private. Do not share everything that is going on in your life, because there are people around you that do not want to see you in. She's saying that you need to go for it. Do not allow yourself to stay stuck just because you're a snake, right? Just because you've been through so much doesn't mean that you're not deserving of anything new. But also, it's like, again, you need to be cautious still. The snake is still cautious. It doesn't just always attack. It really looks at what it wants. And I feel like this is what you need to do. You need to do some kind of energy where you reconnect with yourself. I'm seeing Kundalini awakening for some of you. Like, I feel like the body needs to go through this reconnection. So you need to do this in meditation. Maybe call on Lilith. I feel like she'd help you with this. So what is the last advice? Queen of Wands. You are a natural social butterfly. You are naturally seductive and alluring, and you need to start bringing this energy in. Again, enough with the sad girl, sad boy energy, Lilith is saying. Just do it. And I feel like Lilith is saying, like, she's showing me the apple, right? Of course, signature. But she's saying just take a bite of the apple. Just do it. What is the best thing that can come from you eating this apple? And people may say it's temptation. It is if you see it like that, right? If you see it as temptation, it's going to be. But what if it's knowledge, is what she's saying. What if it's knowledge? What if it's a chance for you to grow? It's time to stop holding yourself back. She's so serious with this. She's saying everything is going to unfold within 3 to 5 days is what I'm hearing. Okay, be gentle with yourself. I do see again actively the sun for you. There is something major that is happening June, July, around summertime for you. Okay, I love you. I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one. Pile 4, you are the Dream Keeper's Tarot. Let's go ahead and get started. So I did already pick out an oracle card for you from one of my decks. You have Twilight. Not sure what that second word means, but it is what it is. We'll go with it. Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing Lilith say is there is something here being illuminated to you. There is something that is coming in very soon for you, and some of you it could be the 23rd. We do have the 23rd here. I feel like this blue energy as well, guidance, but where will it lead you? Sea Beacon Fairy. There is something here coming in, and it's a ship. It's a ship coming in. Some of you are already on this ship, but it could even be like a location. Something is coming in very soon. It's going to be January. So you'll have to let me know what it is. But I feel like it's something linked to what it is that you want, they're saying. It could be a career opportunity. Some of you, I even just feel like it's clarity, guidance. There is going to be a lighter energy coming in, is what I'm hearing. Now, I do feel like we have a full moon in Leo as well, so it could be around the full moon in Leo. Let's take a look. What is the energy here? I am seeing some of you, the goddess Hecate is also coming through. There is something around honoring the moon cycle. So again, it could be around the moon that this is coming in. And we have a new moon and a full moon. Okay, the new moon is first of the first, or 11th of the first, sorry. I'm hearing structure, I'm hearing codependency. You are waiting on something. Some of you are waiting on a phone call from a person. And what I feel like Lilith is saying to me, she showed me a bracelet as well. There needs to be a new focus and a new shift for you around your energy. And again, you're going to get guidance about a situation and maybe about a person. And I feel like they are really warning you here. There is a warning coming in. I'm seeing a lighthouse as well. And you know, when they flash the light, and what are those like billards called when they sit in the ocean? Those big red things that float. I'm seeing one of those as well. And I feel like they're saying you're waiting on a person coming back, or you're waiting on a manifestation to come in, but it's not coming in because you are waiting and watching is what I'm hearing. Now, somebody is also watching you is what I feel, or somebody is waiting and watching you. And then you have It's Time to Be Brave, Fairy of the Highlands. You are going to need to make a big change. This is a crossroads for some of you as well. This is why I feel even Hecate coming through, or Hecate, depending on how you connect with her. But I feel this energy of like you are going to need to cut someone out. You're going to need to make a breakthrough about what you want, because what I feel like is you're manifesting something that is either not meant for you, or that is going to cause you long-term delay. And look at my cards. All I did was try to shuffle. Again, it's going to cause you a lot of this chaos. It could be a person that causes you chaos. And whatever it is that you want, they're saying it will come through. It's not that it's not going to come through, but is it in your best interest? Especially if it's to do with a phone call, a person, because I feel like they're saying it's going to lead you to some kind of self-destruction, but that doesn't mean that you can't grow from it. And I'm being guided to say, like, sometimes we don't always have to choose the higher path, or we don't have to always choose the hardest path. But I feel like you may be doing that. So be careful with what you're manifesting. Let's get a bit more information on this so we can get some clarity. And for others of you, I feel like you are going to need to make a decision that is going to lead you to everything that you want. It's going to bring everything in, but it's going to mean that you either need to let go of a person, a situation, or you need to take some kind of big stride forwards, especially with that sword. You need to do something that is bold, courageous, that is maybe not even been done before, is what I'm hearing. And it may seem fearful for you right now, but I feel like they're really saying this is going to be legendary. This is going to bring you on stage with people. For some of you, I'm hearing maybe you're doing something creative. Maybe you're doing something where you want to be seen. There is something about the energy that you want. You want to be beautiful. You want to feel unstoppable. But what are you willing to sacrifice to get there is what they're saying. And again, even if it's not what will you sacrifice, but what is it that you are not allowing yourself to sacrifice? Because again, something is going to lead you in the middle of nowhere. It's going to lead you in this ocean, but are you ready to do that? Because it's not that you can't swim, that you can't, you know, level up. You absolutely can. You can do anything. But what does it mean to you is what I'm hearing. Now, they're showing me as well, you need to pay attention to your energy. Lilith is saying your energy, your focus needs to be on point. You're daydreaming about something, or you're, you know, allowing thoughts to come in of the past. She's saying you've got to stop that and you've got to focus in, intensify what it is that you are trying to attract in. Because it's close is what I'm hearing, it's close. But I also feel like you need to be careful, Lilith is saying, of something passing you by. Something is going to pass you by here. I feel guided to take all these cards. Wow. So I feel like there was a person here that kept you feeling very disconnected. This could have been an Aries, Leo, Sag, a fire energy, or somebody who is naturally very charming, has it all together, you know, very like visionary. But I feel like this person, you and this person, I don't know if you didn't meet eye to eye or things just haven't worked out. You're not really sure what they're doing. You're struggling to see in their energy as well, I feel. You could be spying on them. And I don't just mean physically, I mean spiritually as well. Like I see you looking into a crystal ball, or you're doing something with a pendulum. This could even be somebody looking into your energy, by the way. For others of you, I feel like you really want to complete some kind of goal. You want to take some kind of risk in life. You want to be seen. You want to have your career together. Some of you want to be entrepreneurs here. It's like, I feel like you see the vision, you know you can achieve it, but you're struggling to get there. And I feel like right now with the 9 of Swords, you are feeling, I'm hearing very competitive as well. You're feeling just very jealous of other people and how they're doing it, or you're getting yourself in that stuck energy. And there is nothing worse than being in that energy where you feel so stuck that you compare yourself to others, because it can be very draining, Lilith is saying. Okay. And I feel like Lilith is saying you need to trust your time. You need to take time to trust your own ability. Okay. Because I feel like you're getting very stressed. You're getting, you know, very overwhelmed with a lot of different energies, different options, different paths here, that you are confusing what it is that you want, and the universe is taking that as you're not ready. So I feel like right now it is a time to really center your emotions and get serious about what you want. And they're saying, or Lilith is saying, that you need to really understand everything before you make that manifestation. Because it's like you're doing it, you're getting lost in maybe the money, you're getting lost in a person, you know, how they look. Because again, this King of Wands, very charming, very flirtatious, you know, gives you everything that you want, helps you with so much. But are they energetically aligning with who you are? Are they, you know, really what you want this person? Is this person for you? Or are you staying attached to a person, to a goal or manifestation, because short term brings you satisfaction? Okay. Now for others of you, I feel like you have this very big power. Again, you need to be careful of missing opportunities as well. But you need to stop getting overwhelmed and thinking that you have to do everything alone, right? Because the King of Wands has a team of people working for him. He has people, whether it's spiritually, whether it's physically. Teamwork makes the dream work. And I feel like some of you, this is what it is. And I'm actually seeing DreamWorks and the animation here. So some of you, maybe you need to go and watch DreamWorks movie. Okay, go and watch a Disney movie, Pixar, whatever. Go and, I'm seeing Madagascar right now. Okay, I'm seeing robots. Go and watch one of these movies, because I feel like whatever you're drawn to right now is going to give you a lot of signs and guidance. Now, I feel like Lilith is saying you need to take things slow. You need to be sure with what it is that you want. The King of Wands doesn't just do it. He sees his vision, he plans it, and he makes it happen with his team. Okay, so you need to even go and call on your spirit guides. Lilith herself, Hecate again, I feel like is coming through, because they are going to help you piece the puzzles together. But I also feel like they're saying only you have this power, the power of the pomegranate as well. Only you have these seeds of fruition. And I feel like you need to take your time with what it is that you're building. Whatever it is that you want, this manifestation, Lilith is saying, it's not something that you have to force together. It's not something that you should feel stuck about. It's going to feel so incredibly right. It's going to feel like, damn, I'm building an empire here. Exactly what the King of Wands represents. A relationship is going to make you feel fulfilled. You're not going to have to second guess it. Now, a relationship has its problems. It has differences. Sometimes we have to learn to overcome them. That is how we learn to build healthy relationships. Okay, but I feel like what is the biggest thing Lilith is coming through for you and saying here is, it's not even about the manifestation, it's about you. It's about how you feel balanced, how you feel ready. It's give and take. It's trial and error of you learning to stand in this power. You wear this beautiful dress. You wear this beautiful empowerment, whether you wear a dress or not. You have a gift. And I feel like you're learning to show up as that gift. You are a natural leader. Some of you are naturally beautiful. I even feel like Queen of Wands energy here. You naturally attract people into your life. It's not something that you have to try hard for. Your gift, your manifestation, your soul's purpose here. It is something that comes naturally. And I feel like here with the Chariot, there are obstacles right now because you may be focused on the negatives of what is not working. But I feel like you are guided to go and look what your purpose is. Go and look what you embody. Who do you want to be known as? What kind of relationship do you want to attract? Don't just call back and wait on people to come in because you feel like you need their energy. You don't need anyone. What you need is to love yourself, and by loving yourself, you are going to naturally attract the right partnerships, the right career achievements, everything you are going to attract by being yourself and being who you naturally are. That is who you are. You are a natural self. And I feel like Lilith has really been encouraging this. She's shown me the dragons. So some of you could be Year of the Dragon, okay? You could be a Leo, and for others the dragons could be really calling on you as signs, or there is a lot of difficulty right now because, you know, dragons can be hard to work with. But it's more what you're building, how you represent yourself as this dragon, okay, is what I'm hearing. You are a natural powerhouse. So what is your guidance from Lilith? You need to stop waiting on a relationship to come in, okay? I feel like someone better is coming in. Some of you, this King of Wands is someone better. Is someone that is going to show you your worth. Show you who you are. Remember, a true relationship that is meant for us does not ever take away from who we are. If anything, a natural and good relationship empowers us. So I feel like if you are waiting around, whatever it is that you're waiting for, whatever it is that you're trying to force, let it go. Because it's going to bring in everything that you want naturally. Some of you are taking a new leap of faith, or there is a new beginning here coming in. Again, I feel like the bell energy, it's almost like I'm seeing, you know, when you're at school and they call the bell for lunch. I feel like you need to do something here with bells to call in your energy. Lilith is saying if you're doing anything spiritually to call back your energy. Even like in spiritual practices to cleanse, right? People use bells to cleanse. There is something here about angel frequencies as well. Or like, I'm hearing like holy church, which is funny because we're channeling Lilith. But Lilith doesn't judge, right? She, if anything, encourages you to be your natural self, to be who you are and who you embody. So I feel like things are going to start to move in the right direction as soon as you start to empower that energy. You need to not wait around for people to come in. You need to start believing and feeling the person that you want to attract, the person that you want to be. Be your manifestation is what I'm hearing. Okay, energetically things are going to start to move forwards. You're going to notice this. That is how you're going to know you're on the right path, because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel ready. You're going to feel like this is the thing that I'm supposed to do. It's going to be so right, but it's going to take time to develop. You are also going to travel as well. Some of you are blowing up on social media. What is the advice here? To do things naturally, she is saying. Do not doubt who you are. That is the last thing I'm going to leave you with, pile 4. Lilith does not want you to doubt who you are. Some of you, there is challenges around home or around tradition, around who your family want you to be, who you want to be, or even who you are wanting to attract in your life as a relationship and who you have right now. The circumstance that you're in is going to change very quickly. But right now, it's a time of starting to bring in that energy for yourself. You need to not focus on the manifestation. You need to focus on empowering yourself, is what she's saying. Be who you are. Create new traditions. Go and create the life that you want to be. Okay? Because I feel like the more that you step into this dream energy, you are the Dream Keeper's Tarot, right? You have natural dreams and abilities. And it's time for you to start bringing them to light. But with that being said, you need to make sure that you're not manifesting the past. You're not manifesting or waiting on these past people who just don't serve you. Baby, it's time to level up. I love you, pile 4. Hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one.